to speak in my name anything I have not commanded him to say, or a prophet who speaks in the name of other gods must be put to death. You may say to yourselves, how can we know when a message has not been spoken by the Lord? If what a prophet proclaims in the name of the Lord does not take place or come true, that is a message the Lord has not spoken. That prophet has spoken presumptuously. Do not be afraid of him.
Alright, ebusia for me mama kwaba edmoba GH.TV so yere nyankopon ase ewo mpempen so wonam na dom so ode yen aba abedro wahwe so aboaye na watwe mu wode yen akọ ede yesi na watwe fufuro mu ade ka nyina ene se aseda ene ayeye enka ne din pa ewo ye ni adoya wada ne di ede akire yen most famous aidan me ena matana se ensema hodo aye twagu ewo ye nyame so mu ena mede prowe metana se a be catch se yesua de enunti se wo kan ho na wonya subscribe ya se de be ya obedi adesua na chinti no subscribe we anu a share na we leave a comment na face wall like page no edi amaye ayaka se wadwen kire no hia pa na wo dia to comment section ho na aboa amaye dwumedi na koso na ahye tweda mponyankopon enimunyam adifo omo ensem ahodo a eja ekoso komsha ahodo a baaye de yemanika ewo ediye ensem we ho ene se odifo be ba bonten na obeba be ka asem bi na asem na oka no wono anka se be gi atum se me yem fom so mentie enkomo ni yie ena be kan eduru ba be na se odifo ba bonten na obeka se de me kan ene nyankopon sa na o kire me na se sa ensem na ambamu a eno ena last time na yesu ya kan ne se bible ne se de be ma wo hu se asem no firi nyankopon anase emfiri no ene se sa nkom hye no ebebamu se ebamu a na ekire se sa asem no firi nyankopon ambamu a na ekire se emfiri nyankopon enti o se sa adifo na omo hye nkom a embam na omo di nyankopon din ena eye no o se enye nyankopon bi na enye nyankopon adwuma bi ena omo pe na emum no yese won ye funu nti omo ankasa mfaso nti sa na bible eka no yesua sa de ewe enti se wodi akira obehunu pa na eye be de se mi ankasa minua pa eye prophet Bernard Eshan medibuo di amana pa ewo dwumedia ekoso ewum se di usi ejina mu confidently just o kire se na o confidence ne se de o kan bebam na ekoya kuduru baabi abra na sem no anye se de se ye ono angasa babontia be ka se I am sorry o kan sa asem we prophet Roger be ka se ade nti ne se so be ka se I am sorry na wa hye nkom bebrebe amana bam ade na ba ku we nko ade o be ka se I am sorry enne nsam obi e ka bi na ebusiafo me ka cho se meni agene ho ene se ono na onim de na oka o se oba honamu enti ema okasa se nipa wo hu ne se na nkendi kwan se nka okasa se nipa sa abre no na e wo se nka oka nyankopon adwene enti se nyankopon ka ahwea na nka esese nka oyedin kwan ofa so a okasa aye no ono ankasa kire mu se entwa yi enti yemfa nche no wati ase se otena kire kakra na waye nsacha ya hodo se de be ya oba obetimi edi dwumaso na ahye nyankopon ani munyam asem a prophet Bernard eka yi asofu bebrebe ena ene ne nya adwene eye prophet Atta Gyebi ono so be kan se honorable Kennedy Japan de bewe ena etefa nti nan kamenso me expect se enka obeye sede eye prophet Bernard eye bi but prophet Atta Gyebi say no ono de ugina na nan so ekire mu se wontimi nka nkyerɛ se de okan na nyankopon na okakire no nyankopon na ne kakire no na nyankopon aka bebrebe afa no so de akire wiase ade ntina ba ko pe amba mu a eno de mba betwe ne sere ne abasa eno ne de onti ase o kasa bebrebe na mepese yetie prophet Atta Gyebi ne nkoma odiye na yede ba na yebisa ye questions ahodo bebre efa sa ensem ho tie ni ye na aya ensem bisa ne bi wo ha wonso di atudwa yesua de pa eno nti Bible na ma ye kwan o se de bema ye hunu se ensem wo yana se difuo we efiri nyame o de ama ye yesua na menim di enti ankrofo still ano omo ye defend ye mistakes wo de yenti prophet Atta Gyebi na yemra ye medinko
amase be dia go ye sachira ya dwen na nyame acha ya dom nye fichiri se ya kodi obi achi na yesua sofu dwuma na yesua nkom se wo ya wo ye mbehyew asema me ka kire wo no ye tumi na nyame dia ma me mi kura frankasa ebinu ma ye won me wona wa ye won wa ye mbi me da opanyi bi ase na obi aye TikTok video bi e kan se mi kire na opanyi wa futo na wutumi me nim ne din me yesa me nya ne number Ghana nkwan ye kum krofo adom ma shan kon ba ko amam nti ube kume wodi me kwan woni nkofo ma shan omongo obi tini pama ono waboka e woni krom obey MP waboka woni krom opedisika ko 80 million ti no oba cancer bakase oba ko di MP me da konfia ko washing feet aya kwankyera ma no amana ko di MP no wadi 16 years on fail leader wo se me se candidate beba wanti ma manti mu nsina me e chimi ko sina me Madike. Mami kadu kule binchiro. 2 minutes ya uradi dia.
Sebienio.
Gidi ya uradi ama ukwa. Me say, papa, eni nyame nante jo me dawase pa. Me share heaven. Wasi si okumi kula ni nsem na meyere.
Ena me wo.
Ai, me asere me koy, aka asere 1 month, me hunu si wako asere 1 month.
Ose tumi no eyo nyankopon dia na chidi odi ama no se so de mayen dia ene betimi dia ye adwuma enti enka prophet Atta Gyebi aka asem no tiawa ose tumi no enye yen ye dia o enti enye yen na ebe kire se dia se ekoro eyo nyankopon dia enti so nyankopon de ma o se faye ade wi a ena wo de ye but kamia ese sia no tumi ni nyankopon dia bio nipa dia enti nipa ena command nyankopon de onye which is wrong abusia for Bible naka adade yesua ye Deuteronomy chapter 18 okay verse 17 adekosi 22 na wa kansem we nyina ade akire ya ye video we wo platform we aso akire mu pa na edifo no bi wo mo se yen yenya kasese ni de ebi kura sese no krofo kase ya kase eye honorable Kennedy Japan ebe be president 2028 ni de ko be faso bia ebi kura se onwa abete ne party ebi se obesan akọ NPP mu akọ akoye obi kura se obekọ akoye kan say ne vice eni saa ne munima no onwa ngasa ba bontia be kasa bebre aka ne say onwa ngasa enti ne party de edi kan de toso enya de obe vice president amana yeye because ne ambition a kura no super so chain vice president enti honorable Kennedy Japan no ankasa se sa nkomo no entimi maso ntimi wonda se de be ya 2028 obitimi abe president because onwa enti ne party ena NPP nso enya de a obese me kwa constande se because ya to abana wi flag bearer wi enti kwan be no be fa so a obabe president 2028 ebi mu kra kire se Dr. Bawumia ontimi enko na DND nti se wantimi ankwa ebe de na honorable Kennedy ebeko because de niara obeyi ni running mate no na one no eko honorable nso say running mate de nya ade a obeye ompese obeye mate opese oye driver na ebusuafo enkomo a yedi nyina ye panuoma yie nti na yedi ye pese edifo no mote nkomo bi asese nyankopon ewo de oye edema ne nkoa ene ne ma adwena nyankopon wo ma ye no eso chense de ye hu no na kwan a me ne omienu ye fa so aye ma nyankopon aye ketekete no eno no hu nkomo ena ye ana ye di mesrew tie nkomo ne yie pa na hye enwoma bi nso se wo na wote ho no wontime nyere Nyankopɔn ewo biribi ho ɔse ade a ɔpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ no ɛna ɔda ne di ɛde kyerɛ ne nko a ɛde yifo nti ɔpɛ sɛ ɔkyena anaasɛ ɛbrɛ wo yɛnim ɔyɛ biribi a na wada ne di de akyerɛ wo odiyifo no na wo nso waba abɛka na ɔse sɛ obi ba bɛka asɛm bi kyerɛw na saa asɛm no amba mu a na ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ me Nyankopɔn ɛnam kae Bible ne ka asɛm wo nti sɛ Prophet Atta Gyebi ɛka sɛ kyenkyen atwan na asɛm no ɛna wonim ɛna ɛbɛ sɛ de yɛtie yɛ na ɛkame ayɛ sɛ de yɛ nsɛm a yɛka no yɛsan de ehunu bi ataato nti na me sɛ me de respect ama ɛyɛ Prophet Bernard L. Bernard sɛ na me respect no ɛyɛ 10 a ma yɛ ne triple ma yɛ ne 30 emre bi me kan sɛ odifo a ma respect no baako ɛyɛ me ankasa me nua Prophet Ojaba ɛnɛ masan de Prophet L. Bernard aka ho kyerɛ sɛ omo na omo gitum sɛ ma yɛ mfomso sa na Bible ka no ba wo a wo yɛ wadwene sɛ wo be defending tro no wo no Bible sɛ yɛnhwɛ wo yie na yɛnhwɛ kwan bɛfa so a yɛ no bɛnante nti me wo yɛ odifo wo yɛ osofo wo yɛ sampakani wo yɛ mfomso na wo gitum sɛ ampa ma yɛ mfomso na o ma yɛ nyinaa yɛ hyase foforo na yɛkɔ yɛ nimu a ɛyɛ pa ɛkyɛn sɛ yɛbɛyi dane nsɛm a ɛnnimu na yɛbɛma nipa akoma akɔdi baabi a ɛni kwan sɛ ɛdie abusuafo ensem we a Prophet Atta Gyebi ɛkaye ɛna me ankasa me nua Avraham ben Moshey asan de bia beto so na wakasa enkomo a wodie no emu odu yie pa na ɔse ne kora no mepɛsɛ baabi a me gina ya be de agye nasɛm no tu mu ɛne sɛ enkrofo adwen yɛ wɔn sɛ yaba be yɛ difo no de kyenkyen atwan ɛsɛ sɛ yɛhyɛ nkom anaasɛ yɛ nsɛnkyerɛne enye yɛ tumi mu te sɛ de Prophet Atta Gyebi ankasa kan yɛ no ɔse tumi na enye yɛ dia ɛyɛ Onyankopɔn dia na so wɔde ma wo a ɛna wotimi de yɛ biribi ɔmfa ma wo enti ɔse sɛ wo yɛ asɔre ba na odifo no kyenkyen a ɔpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ biribi ɛma obi ehu sɛ ɔyɛ powerful a tena se yie na hwɛ saa odifo no yie na wo a wo kɔ saa nipa ne nkyɛn no yɛ wɔ nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ a ɛma ne nhyɛ wadwene sɛ mekɔ asɔre akɔgye nsɛnkyerɛne mekɔ asɔre akɔhwɛ nkomhyɛ ɛne saa anwanwadeɛ ne saa nneɛma no ɛno nti na wɔkɔ asɔre deɛ a and you will fail die nti a yɛkɔ asɔre no ɛwɔ hɔ yɛbɛsua saa deɛ no ba ansa na no mɛsrɛw yɛntu Amerika na yɛnkotie ɛyɛ me ankasa me nua Avraham ben Moshey ne nkɔma wotiɛ nkyirikyirimu ahodoɔ a ɔde bae so fantastic ɔde bi ato me deɛ no so sɛ odifo a wanka Nyankopɔn wadwene no ɛdeɛ na ɛsie nti me ne umienu deɛ yɛyɛ no ɛbɛkɔ akɔwie yɛn sɛn Avraham ben Moshey ɛdi nkɔmmɔ yɛntie no.
There is this awakening movement.
Okay.
People are leaving religion. People are leaving Christianity. People are leaving Islam. Not because of its values or doctrines, but based on the way they behave as Christians and Muslims. Especially when we come to Christianity, they are making their God look like a liar. How can you tell me the same God told one prophet that Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo will become president? Then the same God will go and tell another prophet that John Dramani Mahama will become a prophet. Some even go to the extent of putting their church and their office on the line that if this prophecy does not come true, I will close down my church.
Yes.
Even the previous election that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama won, one prophet said that if his prophecy doesn't come true, he prophesied that Bawumia will be the president. If the prophecy doesn't come true, he should be bent.
Yeah, he should be bent.
He should be bent.
Life was put
so
on
when
life.
we listen to people like this, we doubt that, so this religion, is it true? Malis. But when we went to school, I don't know why people are not smart in this generation. I told them in the age of information, ignorance is a choice. Being ignorant, ignorance is a choice. We live in a world whereby you can check everything. We went to school. We studied probability. Malis, the fact that somebody is able to predict 1 out of 4 is probability.
It's probable that it's
probable. And within these 4 people, there are 2 favorites. Malis, when you study during election, all the prophets, they prophesy around the 2 favorite people. If I'm like telling me, during the previous election, we had 13 people on the ballot paper. 13 people, including my own Anakwami Bediako. 13 people. All the prophecies that came out were around only NDC and MPP.
Exactly.
Why? They knew if NDC doesn't win, MPP would win. So these pastors are just being smart. Now, politicians are people who need numbers, and they know all the people are in the churches. So these pastors too want to play smart. I have the numbers, and they know when they back or they speak for one particular candidate, the candidates will look for them, come to their church, and then by the end of the day, envelope will fly. So that's why they do all these things, and this MPP will win. Now, when you look at what El Bernard, yes, I will show you where I have problem with El Bernard and where I will applaud him.
Okay.
With all due respect, it is not by force to prophesy when God has not spoken. It is not by force. You may have the gift, but sometimes when you force and predict, God will disgrace you. I'm speaking as a Christian. Yes, what they do, in my perspective, is prediction. But they should be careful with the grace and the hand of God upon them. If they claim they speak for God, they are the mouthpiece of God, they shouldn't capitalize on I said one, it came to pass. I said another one, it came to pass. So this one will come to pass. When God has not spoken, you become a false prophet. And according to the Bible, anybody who prophesies, Malis even said something, prophecy should not fail.
Of course.
If a prophecy fails, you are not from God.
Exactly.
Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 20. Let's check from your own Bible.
Exactly.
If we are to use the Bible as the basis to check some of you prophets in Ghana, most of you would have been stoned to death if we are to use the Bible. Let's go.
Deuteronomy 18 verse 20.
18 verse 20.
I read. But if any prophet dares to speak a message in my name,
yes,
when I did not command him to do so, he must die for it.
Simple. This verse says, if any prophet says anything in the name of God and it does not come to pass, the person must be unalived. Now continue.
And so must any prophet who speaks in the name of other gods.
Now, this is why I want you Christians to look smart. You've seen most of your prophets are preaching in the name of Jesus, and they will later tell you they have angels they work with. In Christianity, you don't work with angels. The power for Christians is the name of God. You don't command angels. It is God who will send his angel to come to you. Exactly. You don't have to invoke angels. But there are pastors around mentioning the name of certain angels you don't even have any idea about. One perfect example is Prophet Roger. So Ajabraja, my brother Ajabraja, one time questioned Roger that, Roger, are you a Christian or a spiritualist? Because you claim you have an angel called Roger.
Hey.
You understand? So he says, if you speak in the name of other God, you are a false prophet. Now, you may wonder how to know if a message is from God or it's not from God. So continue.
Okay. 21.
Yes.
You may wonder how you can tell when a prophet's message does not come from the Lord.
Now, the Bible is giving you the key. How will I know this message is from God or it's not from God? Continue.
22.
Yes.
If a prophet speaks in the name of the Lord.
If a prophet speaks in the name of the Lord,
and what he says does not come true,
and what he says does not come true,
then it is not the Lord's message.
Simple. It is not the Lord's message. Continue.
That prophet has spoken on his own authority.
The prophet spoke on his own authority. The problem with you pastors is, let me give you the benefit of the doubt. You are a prophet. I've accepted. God speaks to you. Accepted. God gives you revelation. Accepted. There are instances. All that you have to say it fellow Ghanaians, I've seen NPP. Yes, my name is Reverend El Bernard, one of the most anointed men in this country, and you can bear witness. There is primaries coming on for the party MPP. I am here to back Bawumia. I'm here to back Kennedy Japan, not because God has revealed anything to me. I've been praying and fasting for God to reveal the outcome to me, and as at now, I haven't gotten any revelation. But in my opinion, I am praying that Kennedy Japan should be chosen. Why? Because I like his leadership qualities, I like his honesty, and I like his boldness. So I am praying that at the end of the day, Honorable Ken should become the flag bearer. Malis, even if this failed, they know you said you are praying. God hasn't so but when you tell me God has revealed it to you, we'll play the video and you listen to El Bernard. He said vividly that God has given him an angel. He has been with the angel for 26 years, and this angel has not failed him before. Now at the end of the day, Bawumia became the flag bearer, and this angel has failed you. You are now coming back to apologize. Do we prophesy and apologize? Show me one Bible verse where a prophet gave a message, it failed, and the prophet came to apologize. The same with our dear senior man Amoakwata. One thing I know about Amoakwata is he's very smart, he's very intelligent. All that he's doing is he reads the stars. He does reading. Yes, so most of his prediction come to pass, and this one it failed. I know one amazing man who does prediction. He read the stars. He predicted that in the stars, according to the stars alignment, Kennedy Japan will win. It failed. Nobody blamed him because he said he read the stars. He didn't say God spoke to him. So we are begging all the pastors and prophets. It's not by force to prophesy. Most of them, do you know one thing that tricks them? No. They are not even ready to prophesy. But maybe that Sunday, they heard that Kennedy Japan is in the church to come and then thank God or come and deliver a message, or they heard Bawumia is there, so they forced to give a prophecy. So the fact that a politician have visited you doesn't mean you should give the person a favorable prophecy. Yes, so we are begging. It's not every day that we will come hard on you and then be bashing you. Now look at the disgrace you've carried for yourself. You are now saying you've suspended yourself from prophesying. Do we go on leave in prophecy? So with all due respect, we beg them. It's not only in Ghana, all over Africa, all over the world. You see, there are people like Benny Hinn, who came out. I said Benny Hinn. We have Benny Hinn, and then when I've forgotten, I think Benny Hinn. They came out to apologize to the whole world. In this miracle business, they started that God does miracle, there's miracle, the preaching of prosperity, and they regretted at the end of the day. You see, you don't join Christianity because you want to prosper. You join Christianity because of salvation. If you prosper, it will come from your hard work, and the God you believe in will bless the works of your hand. You don't come to Christ because you want to be rich. You don't go to Christ because you want to travel. You don't go to Christ because you want to get married. You go to Christ purposely because you want to inherit the kingdom of heaven. Malis, let me give them a slight example. Luke chapter 10 verse 17. Malis, Jesus called any Christian who goes to church because of prophecy, because of miracle. You are not a Christian. Listen and listen good. Any Christian who goes to church because of signs and wonders, you are not a Christian. According to Luke chapter 10, when you start from verse 1, Jesus called 72 disciples, gave them power to perform miracles, sent them to go to the cities and town ahead of him, where Jesus will go later. They went, they performed miracles. When they were coming back, they were happy because they performed miracles. Let's read from verse 17 and let's see what Jesus told them. Let's go.
Luke 10:17.
Luke 10 verse 17.
I go. The 72 men came back in great joy.
Yes.
Lord, they said, even the demons obeyed us when we gave them a command in your name.
Malis, when they came back, they were happy that Jesus, today, even demons were bowing to us when we commanded them in your name. Now, they were happy because they had the power to perform miracles. Now, continue.
18.
Yes.
Jesus answered them,
I
saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven.
Yes.
19. Listen, I have given you authority so that you can walk on snakes and scorpions.
Yeah, Jesus said, yes, when you believe in me, I've given the power to walk on snakes and scorpions.
And overcome all the power of the enemy.
When you become a Christian, you can overcome all the power of the enemy.
And nothing will hurt you.
And nothing will hurt you. Continue.
20.
Verse 20.
But don't be glad because the devil's spirits obey you.
Jesus told the disciples that don't be glad, don't be happy because the devil's spirit or the devil's power bow down to you. Yes?
Rather, be glad because your names are written in heaven.
But as a Christian, be glad that your name is written in heaven. So at the end of the day, following Christ is not about material things. No. If you get the material things, it's bonus. The material things you acquire must all come from your effort. But the main reason why you go to Christ is salvation.
Inti enyawadwene se ai me na maka me die me na maka na die ndie maza eno ne die emfa hwe embre examples of the my said na Avraham ekan bia asem we die emre bi Roger ekan bi e ma me de ba be kan asem me say me ni je ne ho pa o say honorable Kennedy Japan enye se nyankopon bi na ade na di akere no but onu ankasa personally openasem obeye president a ope na obe person ka obeye nti obe bom paye biara owo de ama no sa na ye no enu no bi na na Avraham eken se esesen ka odifo no eka ne se me bom paye e de ama eye honorable Kennedy Japan se obe ba be president enu no nkyere se nyankopon na aka biribi wo mpaye Odra wo mano ene enisuade huna ekura no ene sede wozu hunu nyoma bi efa ne ho no eno no na wo hwe so no oboso mpae but wonya ba be kasa nyankopon se te sede na miami nua prophet El Bernard na o kekane sede no usi ye no ya me animu nie ena me kasa ono ankasa be kasa I am sorry enti ya na me bese meko ne nsem no mu bebre enti said ye menu mienu ye pre ena de ya kra ne se aina obofo ba me nchen ena abofo ena Avraham ben Moshey aka o se nyankopon waka wona sem mo se die obehye nkomtro e wo medin mu no asem mesi ena se wonya koka se me hye nkom e wo nyame foforo bidin mu a eno so hwe ne ye enti enkrofo ena obofo ena me obofo ena me commande obofo ena mabofo ena de yese nyankopon pese o kan asem bi kira obetimi de afane bofo so abrɛ that is okay but enya wo ena obekwa akọ yire obofo bi se wo pese obofo no kwa nyankopon ho ko ka kire ntese na waba na wabeka sei na wo na obesoma obofo no so ko ni nyina ebeye anyame fofo Sarah ena Avraham ben Moshey eka yesua saade no me say Deuteronomy chapter 18 verse 17 di kwakozi 22 o kan 18 na 18 kra na chance kama pa 18 ni kwakozi 22 na enkoma odi no me no mienu eseyense ye Christofo enimdifo nyansafo sede atresem eka no na ya namo ayi tutu nyina ye hwe hu ne se ye ade a ebeboa Christosum amana fa ne ntuma pa fra die menu mienu ye yese edifo no ye yankasa ne ye tu ya mana na ewiye no ebe asem sebe edu usi anyankopon ya adoma ebrefofo ye besen ye hia me so betimi level comment na aboa ama ye dwumedi na koso na ahyetwede mpo nyankopon enimunyam nyankopon ya adoma ebrefofo ye besen ye hia aboafo ne echidifo nyina nyankopon hyam Alfred nyankopon hyam se obo adwuma George ma me abaye na ma metena nyankopon hyam pa ewo ejuma pa mudi ewo ha feiso Mr. Evans upon pa nyankopon show ma me Jennifer Suman ma me Olivia Danso me ma me Eradwa me ma me Adwa Sewa me ma me Florence Koko Mrs. Data Afwa me papa Daniel Osei daddy nyankopon show pa Prophet David Johnson papa nyankopon show afei menu akwesisirebo me na tuga great antivirus both Metaworks minya Albert Bracco and minya Percy ebusuan aka in the name ene won aka nyina twedampo nyankopon hya obi biara ka me ho wa wo hwɛ me wa wo tie me Nyankopɔn hyira wo ɔnka yɛ nyinaa yɛ ɔmwae na ɔma yɛ nyinaa asomdwe kɔsi sɛ yɛbɛsan so ahyia bio makra mo nyinaa